Let's read the revising editing part B passage, Moving Through the Mountains. An age-old proverb says that necessity is the mother of invention. Centuries of human ingenuity in the face of obstacles prove this to be true. So right away, it looks like we have what we'd probably call, if we were writing our own essay, a hook. It's not yet the thesis claim or anything like that. For many years, the Swiss Alps, a mountain range spanning southern Switzerland and northern Italy, were just such an obstacle. Roads and railways had to navigate around the mountains or through winding tunnels inside the mountains, making the transportation of people and goods difficult and time-consuming. All right away after that, we have the hook, and we have a scene setting, or what really is probably a problem statement here, right? 5. In 2016, these burdens were eased with the completion of the Goddard Base Tunnel. And of course, if we have the problem statement, we have the solution. Not a whole lot about the solution here, but that is the solution. The Goddard Base Tunnel is clearly the solution to the problem of having a hard time traveling between the Alps and northern Italy. 6. Construction of the high-speed railway tunnel began in 1996. So right away, I can see the topic sentence of the first body paragraph is outlining, well, how the tunnel was constructed. It goes on, tells me about the boring machines, the amount of rock and they use and everything like that, how much it cost. So it's all details of the construction. Paragraph 2. By 2020, the high-speed railway will carry more than 250 freight trains, 55 passenger trains a day, with most traveling at speeds of 100 to 125 miles an hour. Okay, so the second body paragraph, or third paragraph here, is going to be about how the tunnel is big and fast, which means it's ultimately, hopefully, going to solve the problem. And then last but not least, we have, well, it looks like not too much to highlight here. It looks like a conclusion. It's only 2 sentences long. Chances are we're probably going to add a sentence here. So real quick, we've got an introduction to the Goddard Base Tunnel. It's solving a problem of transportation of goods and people between Italy and Switzerland through the mountains. And they tell us how it was constructed. They tell us how big and fast and supposedly, I guess, advantageous it is. And lastly, they conclude. So with that, let's go ahead and take a look at the questions. As always, the revising editing part B passages are essentially nonfiction. They're informative essays, third person, and they always seem to summarize the different advantages of something, right? Sometimes it might be a pros and cons, but usually it's the advantages of whatever the topic is of that passage. So keep that in mind.